Just saw him cop a knock before from Waite, who's been reported.
There's some sore boys after this one.
Oh yeah, they're throwing everything at this.
Trengove worked out of it by Jacobs. Taken across the line by Simpson. With the boundary throw in.
So who's going to stand up? Who's going to be the player to wrench this game away from the opposition?
6 points the difference. Port Adelaide. What can they conjure here? Tossed in. Jacobs into the congestion. Simpson looking for a free kick. Well done by Roden. Got it across to Logan, who missed his target. Now, on the rebound, it's Gibbs.
And they've got some opportunities here. O'Halpin waits for the troops to get down. Armfield's the man running hard. He's got Gibbs outside of him. He's going to play on quickly, come across the ground to Cruiser. Well, he likes to kick a goal in last quarters here. He kicked 3 against the Power in 08 in the last term.
I didn't see this coming. I didn't expect Carlton to be able to come out and outrun Port Adelaide with one man down for 3 quarters.
They've had 10 of the last 11 scoring shots, Carlton. 3-7 to a point. They're actually going through a period of domination here.
They should be further down, actually. The dominance of Carlton in the first 8 minutes of this quarter, they should be further down.
Cruiser to kick his second goal for the match. He's got it, and Carlton pinch a break.
Well, we're going to see what this side's made of, Port Adelaide. 5-2. They go 6-2. They're almost as short of playing finals. I know they've only got another 5 games out of their next 13, which is certainly doable. It is a big last 12 minutes now for Port Adelaide. Someone has to stand up.
Well, at the start of this quarter, everything pointed to Port Adelaide maybe having more run, with Carlton being a man down. But that last goal from half-back, their spread and run forward, they just were reacted quicker and ran harder than Port Adelaide. So at the moment, Carlton are running a lot quicker and better than what Port are.
Trengove did well, hooked it down behind. Kasisi kicked it out wide. Over the top comes Gibbs, and that's a strong tackle. They'll have a ball up. At the base of all of that is Salopek. Towards right half forward. 12 points the difference. Carlton on top. Knocked down by Jacobs this time. Sharked again by Kasisi. Under pressure. Salopek has put it out of bounds on the full. Judd comes off for a breather. Murphy back on. Maybe this is the time for Port. Bear in mind their most productive work in the third quarter came with Judd up forward and out of the centre square.
Some things never change. The Port supporter threw the ball away from Jordan Russell.
Thought he was going to give a 50-metre penalty away.
Tradition's a wonderful thing.
That'll never die.
Russell goes back to Thornton, just pops it over the top, taken by Scotland.
The time when Carlton have been in trouble in the last few weeks is when they've played this tempo footy. It's the only time they've looked really vulnerable.
Yeah, well, it happens to a lot of teams, doesn't it? Port might be in a league of their own when it comes to running down the clock in terms of being unconvincing, but at the moment, that's not on their minds. Over the shoulder from Jamison. White's got it, drives it around the outer side. Joseph goes up, takes the mark, just pop it over the top. He does that now. Comes to Carazzo. Carazzo running down towards the 50. Kicks towards White. Good defensive work. No, White takes the mark. Well, Chaplin got a body on him, and now it's 50. This could be a backbreaker.
Wow. There was a movement of the ball by Carlton that was the overlap handball.
And then he's trying to go back to play on quickly, and you're holding him.
So White, point blank range, puts it through. And look at that margin now.
Game's not over by a long way. They need a centre clearance, but Carlton, gee, they moved it well here. Played on. Good work there by Joseph and Carazzo. Carazzo's been very influential getting the ball inside 50, getting it in long. And Chaplin over the last 5 or 10 minutes has just looked a little bit tired.
beautiful contested mark, and that's where they've had it over Port in contested marks. Trailed by 18 Carlton deep in the third quarter when Logan missed the shot. Now lead by 18, a 6-goal turnaround.
It's big, isn't it?
Oh, they've been so impressive here, the Blues. Gray didn't get far with it. Port really struggling here. Davenport back to Gray. They need a goal. Gray inside 50. Well, it's a Port kick. Just need a bit more competitiveness from a couple of their forwards when the ball's coming in.
Well, Daniel Pearce hasn't been seen in this term. They need to get him into the middle. He's been playing up forward, but it's this. This is the link-up where they're not working hard enough.
And they've played that right half-forward flank brilliantly today.
Salopek's loose.
That wasn't a good kick from Murphy. Logan. Thomas very slow. Boak. Westhoff. Roden got it from Davenport. Important kick. Salopek now, he's a beautiful kick on the run. Can he go all the way? It's half a chance. It's looking good. He's got it. They needed it. Just the right bloke at the right moment.
Well, he's kicked his third, Salopek. He was waiting out on the outer side of the ground for an eternity, and it took Roden to finally break through the pace just to take those first 3 steps and look. And there it is. They're not dead. They're not finished. What a game of footy we got here. Just when you think one side's going to take it away, the other side comes back.
And Ox has brought the crowd back into them.
Stephen Salopek runs to the 50. Simpson can't nab him. Salopek coming off his quietest day of the season with 15 possessions last week against the Bombers. He's had 15 today. Still time to go, but it's been a better 15 anyway. He's put up 3 goals. Here's Judd trying to will his team back to a 3-goal lead. Goes down a half forward, the margin 12 points. Garland sets it up. Taylor-made down there for Chaplin. Reaches over the top, got a fist on it. Stewart to Chaplin. Feeds it back. Carlisle gave it to Corns. That's a clever kick. Salopek's got a problem. Fought through pretty well. Did nicely to knock it to Stewart. Thomas hacked his way through. Ball jarred out of there. O'Halpin goes over the top. Carazzo looks back towards the middle. Oh, gutsy mark. Gartlett went back and found it.
That was the vertical leap on him.
Well,
the one arm up.
It's a fleeting second, but you've got a decision to make. You take the pace off it, it flies behind you, and you know what's coming.
He can make a name for himself here if he slots this through.
Garland.
20.
Sharp angle. He'll kick from 50. No. Not even close. But as they say in the classics, gone. It's a handy point.
Very important.
So Chaplin wide. Westhoff is good kick. Westhoff inside
Just got
to
to go
Carlisle. And Carlisle wasn't confident what was up in front of him, and then Logan. There's a very good kick by Logan to Davenport. Had a good game, Davenport. Now to Gray over the top. Armfield's got Pearce for as good as him for pace, which is something Pearce doesn't often have. Someone who's as quick as him. Murphy, well done. Carlton resisting for the moment. White inside. Judd, so pivotal. Judd's handball's a beauty. Releases Carazzo. They're running hard, the Blues. Chaplin underneath it. Carlisle from the side. O'Halpin kept 2 of them occupied. Surgeon's handball okay. Davenport back to Surgeon. Surgeon's left foot. Chad Corns is there waiting. Free kick.
Too high.
Oh, I reckon he's a bit stiff there.
Your right arm.
Well, you knew one thing.
Give it to him.
Corns was a good bloke to have underneath. He wasn't going to step away from it.
I think it was a free kick. Corns. Hand passes it straight to the man on the mark. The 2 Corns between them didn't do very well. Short pass comes into Yaron. Came from Betts. Well, this young man hasn't seen a lot of the football. Got a chance to really make a name for himself now.
Oh, what happened there?
Backyard wasn't